Hey guys, welcome back to Elan app. For today's video, we're going to show you or discuss with you Twitter X versus Bluesky. What's the difference here? So, you might be wondering which is better here, or you're just deciding which you will be using more often. So let's first discuss Twitter X. So what are the main features here for Twitter X? So they have a character limited tweets. So Twitter X is known for its short, concise posts. You're limited to 280 characters per tweet, making communication quick and to the point. And also, one cool feature is the trending topics section, where you can keep up with latest conversations happening around the world. And you can also like and retweet other people's posts, which helps spread content and keep engagement high. And if you want to organize your content, Twitter lets you create lists of accounts and create moments that tells a story or gather posts around the specific theme. Now, let's discuss some pricing here. So Twitter X remains free to use for everyone, but they have premium options like Twitter Blue, which adds extra features. Now, what about some user experience here? So Twitter is familiar. For most people, it's been around 4 years, so it's got a lot of users and a well-developed interface. It runs on a centralized system, meaning Twitter controls what shows up on your timeline and the way content is moderated, so you don't have much control over what you see beyond your preference. Now, there are some pros and cons here. So first, let's discuss some pros. So it's well-established platform with a huge number of users and tons of content. And the features are fully functional and have been refined over time with things like retweets, lists, and trending topics, making it easy to interact with others. And we have some cons that you might want to consider here. So since Twitter is centralized, they have the power to control content and moderate it. Some users find it restrictive because you can't always see what they want or the content isn't as transparent as it could be. And also, the algorithmic timeline here means that what you see is based on what Twitter thinks you want to see, which can sometimes be frustrating. Now, let's discuss Bluesky. What are the main features? So, unlike Twitter, Bluesky allows for longer posts. So you're not stuck with just 280 characters. So this gives you more room to express yourself fully. And also, Bluesky runs on a blockchain, which is the centralized system. This means you have more control over your data and the platform itself. Now, also instead of tweets, Bluesky uses SKS and introduced the skyline, which gives it a unique feel and visual style. And the whole point of Bluesky is to give users more autonomy by reducing central control, unlike Twitter, which is very much controlled by the company. Now, let's discuss the pricing here. So just like Twitter, Bluesky is free for now. However, since it's a newer platform, people wonder how long that will last without the introduction of ads or paid plans. Now, let's discuss user experience. So the interface feels similar to Twitter. So if you're used to Twitter, Bluesky won't feel too different. The main difference is that it's decentralized, meaning the platform has less control over what content you see or how content is managed. Now, since it's on the blockchain, Bluesky gives users more power, but it's still a newer platform with some growing pains. Now, let's discuss some pros and cons. So, pros. The decentralized model is a major selling point here. So you get more control over your data and interactions, and content moderation and isn't in the hands of a single company. Now, Bluesky is also ad-free, which can be nice change for platforms like Twitter, where ads often interrupt your experience. Now, let's discuss some cons here. So since Bluesky is still new, there are some limitations like issues with GIFs and videos not working properly. The platform is still building its user base, so you might find it harder to find content or conversations compared to Twitter, which has a larger audience. Now, in this case, which is better here? So which platform that you might want to consider using? So whether Twitter X or Bluesky is better depends on what you're looking for. So if you're into well-established platform with a huge user base and lots of content, then Twitter X is probably your best bet here. You get all the features and a familiar setup. So if you value user autonomy, decentralization, and less commercialized experience, then Bluesky might be the way to go, even though it's still growing and has some limitations. And ultimately, the preference here depends on what you are aiming for or what your focus are. So in this case, that's about it. So hopefully this video was able to help you. Like and subscribe to Elan app. Thank you for watching.